Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got a cable in your way. Finally taking the Grizzly out with some folks, testing her out. So far, so good. You always focus on buying a boat for what you do 90% of the time, not 10%.
I just got a new flat skiff, run skinny.
What I mostly do is drifting the flats with 1, 2, 3 people and myself. This boat is proving perfect for that. I'm able to go in 2 or 3 inches of water with nobody in it and push it over a sandbar. We've done that. I'm able to have 3 people plus myself float in about 12, 14 inches of water easy. It's proven to be quite the boat for what I need. Let's take a look at some of these guides and see what it's doing. The GRIZZ.
You're looking at the GRIZZ.
First guided trip in the GRIZZ, man. It's wicked. On the first trip, I had some folks with their son. I love working with the kids.
We used to lure fish all the time.
With top water?
Yeah. No, it's
Nice. All right, 1 rod length.
1 rod length, and let me.
Good job.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look at that, Ben.
He's a dinker, dude, but
Yeah, very good. Cool.
bait's barely bigger than him. I love teaching top water. Getting folks to learn how to walk the dog can often be like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. But once folks get it down, they get it down.
With the kids, just to get them a
Right.
bite. You know, I always buy piggies or.
Ooh, that's a good trout, buddy. Now, that's a keeper.
Yeah, it is. Ben,
You want to take a pic?
yeah, here. You hold this, take a picture with it.
What'd you catch him on? Soft plastic? This little guy was catching fish not just on any soft plastic, but AM lures.
They got the stick down.
Really like these when I'm guiding or just fishing, especially when the shrimp are prevalent. This guy had him under a popping cork with about a 1.5 foot leader. Pop, pop, stop. Constantly catching as many fish as anybody.
Put that in the water, open the bail.
Reel about to where the reel is. That's a good target. Now reel, right there.
Stop.
Now lift.
Lift, there you go.
Boom.
Boom. Right.
Pretty cool, huh? Okay, this tip on 1 rod's length worth of line, it's habit to reel the fish or the lure or whatever you've got right up to the rod tip. So what I tell folks is to leave 1 rod's length of line or about where you think the reel is. So when you lift your rod tip, that fish swings right to your hand and you can just grab it, or the lure swings right to your hand and you can just grab it. If you reel it up to the tip, you're bringing it away from you and you can't get to it. Now that was all you, man.
Yeah, good job, man.
All you.
What did you catch that on?
I caught an A in lures.
Kicked him out. Lavelle kicked him out.
What?
Yeah, it's nasty. So now your money's no longer
Here,
good.
well, let me
That's a
baby
good
it.
one.
Let me baby it. I'm gonna get down there and love it in here because that's delicacy right there.
Yeah.
He's green.
Yeah.
Good fish.
Yeah.
You want him, right?
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yes, sir.
All right.
That is delicacy.
Get your picture. Grab my phone too. Carmen, Jay, and Little Ben are doing fantastic on this trip. Carmen is throwing a white matrix paddle tail and she keeps catching flounder. Why she keep catching flounder and nobody else is? Well, my theory is that she's bumping it a little slower than everybody else. I see that a lot. People just natural patterns will start to result in fish when other people aren't catching them. So then you just look at what they're doing, mimic them, and rip them off. Flounder day, man.
Oh, speaking of hard heads on plastic, Jay. Oh.
Two.
No way.
Yeah. We gotta make it last.
We gotta make it last, right? Just put a band-aid on him.
If I had some super glue, we'd super glue. Here we go.
There you go.
There you go.
Swing right over here. Yes, sir. This has been a good bank line for us, guys. Yeah, so now he's all business. Why was this bank line producing better than the other ones? Well, I had found some clean water. I ran around looking. Most of the bank lines were dirty, but when you find grass, a lot of grass, it can act as carpet and keep the bottom not stirred up.
Right here. Okay, well, remember. Go. It's under the boat. Get it. More. Reel. There you go. Oh, that's a good
That's a big shot. Don't reel him all the way up. Keep his body weight in the water.
That's enough.
There we go.
Like,
Yeah, you always want to keep the body weight down.
let's get it closer.
There we go. He's real green.
Yeah.
Keep his body weight in the water. Try to remind folks of this a lot. As soon as you pick their body weight up out of the water, it's putting stress on the hook, and you're putting the weight on the hook, and it could pop. If you have a fish and you really want to play him out, and you really want to get him in that boat or in the net, keeping their body weight in the water till he's tired and someone's either ready to either net it or pick it up is critical, especially with fish like trout and flounder that have kind of papery mouths, crappie in freshwater world. Let the water support the weight of the fish so the hook is not stressed. Good looking trout, man.
There we go.
There we go. Good job.
Good job, Ben. There you go. All right. Take your, get a count of spots. Pretty slimy, huh? All right, hold on. Hold on to me. Look at the camera.
Give me a side profile. We just have to find some fish and catch them feeding. It's just a late feed, that's all. I don't know.
Oh, look at that.
Perfect.
Love it. Love it.
That matrix shad was hanging on, man. That was my last one. We just happened to randomly pick it. She was really hammering the flounder with it. We tore it up, taking a licking and keeping on ticking, man. I'm telling you, it was making me a believer. Some of that was her. She was using a technique that we weren't using. She was moving it a little slower, dragging it on bottom a little more before she hopped it. There was something she was doing that was different, and it was resulting in different fish caught. You got to pay attention to everybody around you. Some of it might be you too. I mean,
does the Matrix company sponsor you?
Not sponsored.
I don't know this mother.
Because you're gonna have to tell them about this.
yeah, right. Could have caught a few more with it.
I think so. I think so.
You wore that thing out, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The old Grizz continued to come through for us. It was sitting in plenty shallow water. We were able to find some productive bank lines and just have a blast.